Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pillar to Post, the home of RWO, that is Renegade Wrestling Organization. We're here today to bring you one hell of an announcement. Now, this Friday, as usual, you know that there is a huge event going down. Not just on Pillar to Post, no, on Blaised Radio and Wrestling Momma's channel. We call it the Tripod of Doom, the Friday Fight Night Extravaganza. We start off at 6 p.m. Eastern Time with RWO, and then we move into 9 p.m. featuring Blaised Radio, and it's Blaze McCoy with Rex Rapolsky with some leaning towards Death Wrestling. Following that, we've got, right afterwards on Wrestling Mama's channel, it is Wrestler Survivor. Very interesting evening. Always a lot of excitement, a lot of stuff always going down, and so many things percolating in the minds of the promoters. You better get ready, folks, because shit is going down, and we're going to start off with some huge news here on Pillar to Post. Yes, it's a ceasefire, a truce, if you will, in the Wasteland. Wasteland domination being put on hold for one night only at the behest of the ruler of the Wasteland, Blaze McCoy. Yes, he has put forth the decree that this Friday night it will be a little bit different. Those weren't his exact words. There was a lot of foul language. There was a lot of cussing. There was a lot of heavy breathing. And then you had little Rex Rapolsky in the background yipping and yapping. And believe me, I wanted to smack that bald-headed sumbitch something fierce. But I held back and I kept my composure. And I let the ruler speak. And he said he had in mind a night filled with horror. Not just for every man on the roster, no, but specific warriors in the Wasteland. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to the pay-per-view of all ages, Splattacus, Godz of the Wasteland. Oh, have mercy upon the souls that step into the splatter arena. Yes, our ruler of the Wasteland has constructed a pit, if you will, a coliseum of blood and gore for Friday night at 6 p.m. Eastern, folks. It's Splattacus, Godz of the Wasteland. Oh, you better believe everything is going to be as he wants it to be. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Pete Wall. Welcome to Pillar to Post. It has been an up and down week for this man here. But I've been told that my rumor mill needs to be shut down. But you know what I feel about delivering facts about the Wasteland. Asking questions gets you shot, gets you dead. And this man does not feel too dead just yet. So the rumor mill will continue. Now, there is other news coming forward, yes, indeed, but that will be delivered very shortly. I also have news from the Empress of the Wasteland. Yes, indeed, Evie Bloodshed has put forth a decree that the Hellcat tournament is now shut down. She has stated that there will not be a tournament moving forward. The debut show of Amazons of RWO will go forward with champions already in place. Those matches will go down this Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern at Splattacus, Godz of the Wasteland. So we're going to move forward. We're going to deliver you those matches right here, right now, because it is going to be brutal, folks. Let me tell you. The ruler of the Wasteland and the Empress have put together a fantastic card, and it's everything I was hoping for to see if they were going to work together, collaborate, if you will, and bring forth a pay-per-view to the masses within the Wasteland. And you all know, you're all my Wastelanders out there, you know I got nothing but love for you. I got nothing but joy in my heart, and I'm ready to push it forward with this match card right here, right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the opening bout of Splattacus, Godz of the Wasteland. It will be for the Man of War Championship, and it will be a submission match. Lord Amadeus is your Man of War champion, and he has already shown us in recent matches how skilled he can be when he's put in the clinch, or when he's put in the clinch on someone else. His challenger will be none other than the Midnight Rider, Jake Bagwell. Indeed, indeed. Ooh, have mercy upon both of these fellas. It's going to be a rough night this Friday night. Moving on, we've got the Ascension Championship Brawl. Yes, First Blood Wars. And what is going to go down in this match? Well, it is an elimination First Blood match. So, you must make your opponent bleed in order to eliminate them. Who is your Ascension champion? Well, I've got the answer right there for you. It is the Machine, Adam Guerin. Adam Guerin is your Ascension champion, and he will be taking on the likes of Silver Bullet and Terrell the Truth Johnson. Wow. Big challengers up there. Can Adam Guerin continue his winning ways? We've seen him taking down some big men this past week. Let's see if he can continue this role and retain his Ascension title. Moving forward, we've got the Spitfire Tag Team Championship for our women's division. It is a tag team submission elimination. We've got the Bad Chicks. That is Bad Jan and She-Hulk Chick. And they'll be taking on the current Spitfire Tag Team Champions in Shock and Awe. Shockwave as well as Nadine Wall. Yes, indeed. Oh, man, we've had it all wrong. I had to go through the record books. And yes, indeed, it was Shockwave and Nadine Wall to take down Doll Baby and Speranza of the Killer Dolls. So, Shockwave and Nadine will go forward. And let's see if they can take on the Bad Chicks. Ooh, have mercy. Moving forward, the Scourge of the Wasteland. It will be held within a 6-man elimination chamber. Now, we all know the Nightmare Sin was the last Scourge of the Wasteland, but he, along with Thunder Chops and Mordecai, crept out and disappeared into the Wasteland. So, he has forfeited the right to be the Scourge of the Wasteland. But, Blaze McCoy, your ruler, oh, he bowed down, folks, because the man's got nothing but love for the Wasteland. The ruler has decreed that the new Scourge of the Wasteland shall be none other than D-Train. D-Train won the last Royal Rumble within our pay-per-view, so the ruler has decided that D-Train shall go forth as the Scourge of the Wasteland champion. He'll be taking on the likes of Judgment, Little Feck, Almar Wolf, Beardy, and Uncommitted Hooligan. Very cool, very cool. I like that. Blaze is a thinking man, and I love a thinking man. Oh, you know, some of you might think I've got hate for the man, seeing as he's flipped the script on me and wasn't captured alongside me in our last battle. No, He's a thinking man. He's got his priorities, and he's got plans for the Wasteland to rebuild, restructure, bring forth a new age within the Wasteland. And I respect that. And I will allow him to move forward with his plans and defeat the people to bring forth a new world order. Now, moving forward, we've got the Alpha and Omega Championship Tag Team Battle. This is a triple threat ladder match. And yes, you can hear that my production crew is making a racket behind me. But how's this going to work down, folks? This is a triple threat ladder match. The Expendabros, Austin, Wall, and Cody Smith will be taking on the likes of the Carnival of Carnage, Joker and Nightmare, and Sadistic Intent, Scuzz and Chance Harper. They are your Alpha and Omega champions. They are also members of the Digital Horsemen. So, this will break down every man basically for himself. The man that captures the briefcase or the title up on the top of the ladder will win those titles for his team. Can Sadistic Intent take on the youngsters known as Austin, Wall, and Cody Smith, the Expendabros, or this new team that has come in during the Wasteland Domination Series in Carnival of Carnage? We're going to find that out shortly. Actually, we're going to find that out real damn soon. Tomorrow night at 6 p.m. But we're not done just yet. Ladies and gentlemen, we're introducing a very unique match for you. It is the Raiders Tag Team Championship. Yes, this match will be known as the Coal Miners Clinch. What does that mean? Well, as the ruler has explained it to me, the Coal Miners Clinch will be 3 teams battling it out. Elimination rules. But to eliminate your opponent, you must use your finishing maneuver. Doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter who you do it on, but you must be one of the last men standing in order to win the gold, the Raiders Tag Team titles. We're going to start off with the first team known as 24 Karat Gold. That is Ben Wall and Mark Bilsma. They'll be taking on Bad Attitudes, Fred Starr, and John the Revelator. And then your champions, your Raiders champions, the Circle, part of the Viking Horde. They are Enoch and Ansgar. Oh, gonna be a brutal encounter between these 6 men. It's gonna be a classic. But this is where the Empress stepped in and stepped on the ruler's toes. She said, the women will main event this pay-per-view. The men have the majority of the matches, but she's okay with that as long as the women close. And you know what? I respect that. We respect our women here in RWO. Why? For one, they can kick you in the balls and make you chew on your nuts for about a week. Second, they give you some of the best matches you will ever encounter. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Hellcat Ladder match. Your champion, Cougar Silver, will be taking on the likes of Alexa Weiss, Wrestling Momma, Samantha Wall, Sophia Nightwalker, Goddess of Fancy, Hot Cheese, and Cassie Madam Red. Wow, what a main event there. I want to thank both the Empress as well as the ruler of the Wasteland. You two put on a fantastic card. Now it's up to me to do the commentary, breathe some life into what they brought to me, because this is going to be a hard-hitting night. And this is just the start to the spectacular show, or I should say the shows, for this weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, Friday Fight Night is going to be an extravaganza you will never, ever, ever turn away from. Why? Because you've got RWO, Wasteland Domination, and then we move into leaning towards Death Wrestling on Blaised Radio. And then we move on in over to Wrestling Mama's channel, and we throw you a hell of a wrestler survivor series that she's got going on. And believe me, I thought it was interesting already, taking the game Risk and mixing it up with wrestling and the apocalypse. And then you got the time before the end of times with leaning towards death wrestling. And then Wrestling Mama comes forward and slaps you right in the face with some wrestler survivor, where she's taken wrestling and mixed it up with a television series known as Survivor and put it together. And what an explosion it's been. Ladies and gentlemen, whoa! What an interesting weekend it's going to be. And then you move into Saturday and Sunday, and you've got, HWA with HUGO LAVALEE. Unbelievable weekend it shall be. We're going to start off tomorrow with RWO. Ooh, have mercy. It's Splattacus, Godz of the Wasteland. Unbelievable event it shall be. I hope you're all intrigued, folks. Now, on to some rumors and some facts. Well, as much as it's factual to me anyway. So, like I was stating earlier, myself and Griffith Davian were both captured, as well as Ben Wall. We are back in Viking territory. Yes, Valhalla. And once again, Griffith Davian has been subjected to some ill-fitting ways of living, as he would like to say. He must bathe in freezing cold waters. He must sleep in pits of filth, mud, and urine. And he's not allowed to brush his hair. Oh, you poor Snaggle-tooth son of a bitch. You know what? I'm living it up. I get to ease on back, take my hand and slide it on down, and just relax while I'm watching those Vikings beat the shit all over Griffith Davian. It's a beautiful sight to see, folks. Oh, I wish you could see it, because I'm here behind enemy lines. No longer in Atlantis. No, I'm in the pits of hell right there with Griffith Davian, but I know hell all too well, and I enjoy myself there, folks. I enjoy it so much that I could just eat it up. Ha ha ha. Oh, and then you've got Purgatory. Purgatory grew exponentially this week. They collected 15 other superstars, but that isn't the biggest news. No. It was Steel City regulators falling at the hands of Atlantis. Yes, indeed. So we only have 3 nations left standing after this Wasteland Domination Series. Well, let me be clear on that. 4 nations left standing, but the women's nation can no longer be touched. No, they have overtaken every part of their territory, can no longer battle. They will be going live with their Amazons of RWO next week, Wednesday at 9 p.m. So, good luck to those women. But for the men, there's only 3 nations left standing. And I'm going to run them down for you because I think it's needed. So, Purgatory now has the members of Twitch, Matt Outlaw, Mondo, Shifty, Johnny Platinum, Judgment, Gator Dean, Vrock Maltok, Tyson Parker, Shmoo, Young Samurai, Little Feck, AJ Jenks, Josh Dynamite, Uncle Frank, Damien Adams, Giggles, Super Nacho, Daddy Danger, Sean Shamrock, Redneck Avenger, War, Demented, Ronin Hart, Razor, Nightmare, Thor, Silver Bullet, Yeti Bloodshed, Killa Neptune, Handsome Rick Race, Mordred Nightwalker, and TJ. Unbelievable force right there. You're going to have to watch out for them, folks. And Valhalla. Ooh, have mercy. Valhalla. Also on big crew here for this nation. We're going to start off with Ansgar and Enoch, Jeremy Hyde, Terrell Johnson, Cody Smith, Austin Wall, Almar Wolf, Jester, Evil Eyes, Macy Lucas, Ripper Springheel, Daniel Doring, Beardy, Pete Wall, Ben Wall, and yes, Griffith Davian. Now, Griffith Davian, Lord Amadeus would like me to tell you that he is living it up on Atlantis. He gets to wash his hair. We've got conditioner and shampoo, he says. We've got brushes. Oh, and we've got warm water. He laughs in your face. Lord Amadeus, his golden locks flowing. He is a happy man in Atlantis. Well, let's get on with Atlantis. Yes, we're going to start off with the ruler of the Wasteland himself, Blaised McCoy. And then the penny dropper himself, Scuzz. Oh, watch out for that 3-second upload, because it's Chance Harper. And then getting rugged and down and dirty is Cowboy John. Then we move on to the chosen, uncommitted hooligan, Jake Bagwell, John the Revelator, Fred Starr, Lord Amadeus, Dave Wall, Sir Dragon, Danny Derringer, Bo Cephas Brown, Mark Bilsma, Bone Dog, Ricky Vaughn, Adam Guerin, Paragon, D-Train, Joker, Mark Caliber, Destroyer, and Frozen Rage. Quite the crew the ruler has working with him. Wow. 3 nations left standing besides the women's nation. Don't sell the women short. No, 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 no. That nation covers about 3/4 of the globe, folks. The women have occupied most of the land here in the Wasteland. Unbelievable force they are. And by far the men outnumber the women, and yet they took the most territory. It's a good thing to see. These women are powerful. They're smart. They're intelligent. And they know what they want. And they took it. And I want to say congratulations to the women for finally resolving your issues amongst yourselves. I like it. I love it. And I can't wait to see the debut of your show, Amazons of Renegade Wrestling Organization. Now, the ruler says that he has in mind something to take your mind off of the grind that is the Wasteland Domination Series. He says he's going to be building a new amusement park for you. What is this amusement park all about? I really don't know. All he said was he would be arriving. He would be limousine driving, dick dropping on your mama's clit, and if you catch him, he'll be splitting real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, he says it's a top secret project. He's bringing you here to RWO. Get ready for it. He said it's the first step in alleviating some of the tensions within the Wasteland. But also, he's got plans on building new grow houses for your foods, your vegetables, and continuing to bring you better ways of living. I don't know if I believe the Snaggletooth, but the man has shown that he is more of a ruler than any of the rulers before him. He is the only man that has stepped up and wanted to make change here in the Wasteland, and I approve of it. I approve of Blaised McCoy. Love him or hate him. The man did not bring this whole war upon you. No, it was that little bald bastard, Rex Rapolsky. So you want to point the finger at anyone, point the finger at Rex. Blaze will continue to do as he must. If you hate the changes, well, it's the only way things are going to be from here on out. Evie Bloodshed says that she's got minds and designs and ideas moving forward, but it ain't none of your business. So, I've got an idea what those are, and it's not good things. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, let me tell you that you're going to be enjoying Friday night. Yes, indeed. Friday night beginning with RWO. It's Splattacus, Godz of the Wasteland. And then we're going to follow it up with Leaning Towards Death Wrestling on Blaised Radio. And then back to back to back, it's going to be Wrestling Mama's Wrestler Survivor. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Pete Wall. You can always find me here hosting the show on Pillar to Post known as RWO. Let's get ready for this weekend, folks. It's going to be a spectacle, you might say. I am going to be here. I'm going to be doing my thing. I'm going to be loud. I'm going to be proud. And I'm going to make sure if you're not entertained, I'll find a way to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Pete Wall. You've been watching Pillar to Post News. I am out of here.